Hey, everybody. Welcome to Kame House Party. I'm Vince.
I'm Aaron.
And this is the podcast where Aaron and I, we watch every episode and iteration of Dragon Ball, and then we come onto the podcast and we have a fun, interesting, improvisational conversation around what we watched. Okay? New year, new us. We're on to Dragon Ball Z. If this is your first time listening, welcome. Hope you're having a good time. Because we sure are, because Dragon Ball Z is upon us, and we're talking about the third episode, and we'll get right into that after we do a little bit of stuff that we like to call Kame housekeeping. All right, we're having a house party. We're inviting you in, and we're not gonna bring you into a party where there's trash all over the floor or like beer cans from the party before. No. We got to clean it up. All right. And the first piece of Kame housekeeping that we have to do is something that we call, and some other people out there in the world have called it the world famous 1 minute roundup.
Boots for sale. Dirty boots for sale.
Hey.
Yes, you.
Are you really selling dirty boots out here?
Mm-hmm. Covered in mud.
All right. Well, I gotta walk.
Slick with grease.
Nope. I gotta walk away from this. I gotta walk away.
Hey, I'm gonna grab your hand firmly but gently in a calming manner.
Hey, buddy. This I don't know about this. This is a new strong arm tactic. Okay. Well, all right. Fine. Since you got me by the arm, I'll hear your pitch.
Look down at your current boots.
Uh-huh.
What do you see on them?
Well, I see some red clay.
Mm-hmm.
Some red clay. I see. Ooh, looks like I stepped on a bug, and a dash of cow manure.
Would you classify those boots as dirty?
A normal
as
amount
opposed to clean.
As opposed to clean, yes, they are dirty. You have caught me.
All right. Well, my boots, they got the designer dirt on them. Look at this. Look at this soil. That's volcanic. That's from Mount Fuji.
Wow. I didn't even know there was a Fujian Mount. This is something else. All right. Look, I did not think you were going to convince me so easily, but here I am, a ranch hand, and I would like
a ranch hand, you say? Why have I got the boot? Have I got the dirty boot for you?
Specific boots for specific functions?
Mm-hmm. Of course. Look, this is already. You want to protect your boots from manure, from those cow pies.
Of course.
Look at the sole on that. That's all gravel for a firm grip, so you won't slip and fall.
Now, am I reading your name tag right, sir? Are you Jedediah Nike?
Mm-hmm.
Your innovations in shoe culture. Wow, I did not know such a thing existed. Gravel in the soles of your shoe. How do you do it?
Well, that's a trade secret. Now, if you want these, they're very limited, and you have to wait in line for about 3 hours.
I'm a boothead now. I'm a hype beast boothead.
Yeah.
All right, and seed.
Your cowboy hats had Supreme on it.
Yeah. That's the reveal for after one. Okay. So I should tell you, the listener, that when one of us breaks or laughs during the 1 minute roundup, that's when the scene ends. And what that was, it's a warm up. It's an improvised Western scene to warm up, limber up our improv muscles. We either get the good out or get the good in. You be the judge. And I love that scene because of where it was going after that. We're about to take a hard look at shoe culture from the inside out. Now, on to the 1 minute roundup proper, where one of us, this time Aaron, has been selected by the gods to summarize everything that has happened in Dragon Ball in 60 seconds up until this point. So that includes all of Dragon Ball, which we've already watched, all 153 episodes, already in our archives. You can go find that, but you're not going to need to because Aaron's about to school you in 60 seconds. Whenever he's ready, Aaron, take it away.
All right, here we go. A bunch of stuff. And I'll try not to confuse this with Dragon Ball Z Kakarot. In 3, 2, 1. Dragon Ball is about 7 magic crystal balls. If you collect them all, you get any wish you want. And it stars Goku, who was a little boy and then became a little man. And he fought a bunch of people. Some people he fought, a little goblin, and kept him from taking over the world. Then he fought his friend, Krillin. He fought his master, Master Roshi, in a tournament. But he got second place to it because Master Roshi loves blowing up the moon and dirty stuff. Then he defeated the militia, that is the Red Ribbon Army, in order to try and find one of those Dragon Balls. Then he fought a bunch of monsters. Then he fought his grandpa, which was very sweet. Then he trained for like 3 more years and then went to the tournament again. But this time he had to fight a Triclops, and this Triclops beat him. So he got second place again. So 2-time loser. But then his best friend died from a Demon King. And so he had to like drink water and get strong to defeat said Demon King. And he did. And then there was peace for a while until the third Tenkaichi tournament where he had to fight the son of the Demon King, Piccolo. And after getting swallowed, he did do that, in fact. Then he got married, had a kid 5 years later. Goku's from space?
Oh my goodness.
My phone was on silent. You didn't hear the alarm go off.
We did not hear the alarm, but we'll count it as the official roundup for this, the third episode of Dragon Ball Z. Look, why we do that? Well, we do it so you, the listener, does not have to go back and listen to every single episode or watch every single episode of Dragon Ball to get caught up with the podcast. Okay, we're not out here giving out homework assignments. That's not our jobs.
Yeah, we never pass the teacher's certification.
That's true. That teacher cert is hard to get. But you know, if you were like, wait, I want to know a little bit more about this Blue Goblin, or that time Master Roshi blew up the moon, you can go back and listen to all of our old episodes. You can check it out, kamehouseparty.com, or wherever you listen to podcasts. I'm sure that that's up on the archives. Yes? Yes. Now, we have to get to the second piece of Kame housekeeping, where I'm dropping a lot of info on you listeners. If you're new, you're welcome. If you've been here before, just ride it out. You know what's coming next. Where I tell you that Aaron and I watched 2 different versions of the show. I watched the English dubbed version while Aaron watches the Japanese English subtitled version. And a lot of people ask, oh, why wouldn't you guys just watch the same version? You're on the same show. What's going on here? And I tell that very annoying human being that it started out as Clem, that piece of crap Clem. Always. He's a gatekeeper. He's a troll.
He somehow knows when we record, texts us, tries to FaceTime us.
Always trying to FaceTime.
Just so we can say that.
Just so we can say that. Clem, you're on notice. The reason why? The reason why it was a little mistake that we turned into a masterpiece. It's like if the Mona Lisa was supposed to have bushier eyebrows, but just because you ran out of paint, she didn't. It's a masterpiece still. Okay, look, I can say it. It was a mistake. The Mona Lisa, she was supposed to be blonde. They ran out of yellow paint. That's it. Okay, now look at you. You look foolish in the Louvre. So the first thing that's usually different in the episode is the title. Aaron, I have not piped up about the possibility of a Yahtzee. And a Yahtzee, for you new listeners or you old listeners who forgot that I am excited about this one thing, that a Yahtzee is when both the English and dubbed titles are the exact same. Word for word, punctuation for punctuation. So, Aaron, without giving it away, is there a possibility of a Yahtzee here on episode 3 of Dragon Ball?
Vince, I have a feeling that it's never gonna happen
No!
again.
Why?
I think the titles are in Crazy Town now when they went to Z.
Okay.
Their title budget went doubled. They're like adding words left and right. Punctuation willy-nilly.
All right. Okay. So with that information, I'm definitely going to go first because mine is not. It's like they cut the localization team budget in half because here's the title for episode 3 of Dragon Ball Z: Unlikely Alliance.
Yes, true. But it's missing a little bit of the old razzle dazzle, don't you think?
Yeah, nobody's doing jazz hands when they say unlikely alliance. I'm doing it now and it feels awful.
I do, yeah. Put those away.
Sorry.
Back in the pockets. I do like the faux Stanley-esque alliteration to it. But
yep.
As far as gonzo-ness, you can't beat the good old-fashioned translated Japanese title, which is, for episode 3 of Dragon Ball Z, all right, this is the strongest combo in the world.
Holy crap. I mean, after having watched the episode, I know where that comes from and why that is the title, but the all right exclamation in the beginning, God, what is happening to the Western audience?
A number 7 at McDonald's, the strongest combo in the world.
Oh, don't get us started, because we got to get started into this episode, Aaron. Episode 3, The Unlikely Alliance. I think you, the listeners, probably know what's happening or what's going to happen in this episode. And up front, a lot of talking. We won't have a lot to describe because it picks up right where we left off the last one. Raditz is strong-arming Goku after Strong kneeing him in the stomach and Strong holding his son above him, crying profusely. Same old thing. Kakarot, I need 100 bodies here tomorrow, or you're not coming on the Saiyan tour with us.
It's pay to play, bud.
Yeah. But he also reveals that no matter what, Raditz has already told the other 2 Saiyans to come take Earth because it'll be an easy mark. These planet brokers that the Saiyans are looking to get in, flip it, and get out. A lot like Love It or List It, or Flip or Flop, or the Property Brothers. Ooh, the Property Saiyan Brothers.
Mike and John are trying to flip this planet. It was established in 1700 BC. It's an open concept planet with a sentient population of 6 billion.
And once that 6 billion is culled viciously, the planet can be all yours to decorate however you'd like. Put a couch in West City. Turn East City into your very own Baccarat room. I don't know what you'd use this for, but a pool would be nice.
And look, if you don't like the renovations we do to this planet, where we get rid of all the rainforest so we can put in that big screen, we'll sell the planet for you. You may or may not die in the process, but anyway, you signed the waiver.
Going rate for Earth? 16 trillion zenny. A steal.
But after we get done with it,
you'll be able to flip it for 35 trillion zenny.
And our commission is only 99.9%.
That's the Saiyans going rate. Yeah. Now, Tarek, draw up the contract.
Now to see shots of Demo Day, which is just us blasting the shit out of stuff. I'm Mark, and I can't do much, but I love Demo Day. Hiya!
and seed.
Everyone knows it's the best part of all those shows.
It's the best part of every show is Demo Day, so you can see if the host is going to brutally injure themselves.
Ruin their house.
Oh, I shouldn't have taken out the support beam? No!
Even though you told me to hit right there?
Yep. That's always my favorite. The contractor's like, all right, you want to take the first swing? All right, why don't you just hit there? And it's always like, oh, they hit into a wall that had a room that they didn't know was there, or they slammed into just a bunch of electrical wires.
Yeah. Look, there's a lot of water damage here. We're going to have to stop for the day, bring my guy in, so we can take a look at it and assess the damage.
I got to bring my guy in. You can't bring somebody in. My guy has to come see, and he won't just tell me what I want to hear, which is that you're going to go $15,000 over budget.
I'm actually a contractor myself. We're doing the show because my wife's a big fan. Maybe I can take a look at it.
No! Look.
You have several hammers.
That's right. What people don't know is your gene loops are for hammers, not belts, okay?
Oh. Yep. Let's see. Ball team. Claw. Mallet. Both rubber and steel.
That's right.
MC. You got a little action figure there.
My MC hammer action figure goes everywhere I go.
Pulling the string on the back.
And he always tells me what I need to hear. He always tells me, got a mind to right and two left feet, so why don't I just get the feet? Oh. Gotta pull get stuck. I'm
just impressed you know deep MC Hammer lyrics.
I'm a hammer stan.
And
see.
I mean, with that info and with Goku not being able to do anything, Raditz just like, all right, I'm taking your kid, bye. And I'm curious if you still got the sound of Raditz flying away. Because here's what it was.
Yeah.
Yeah. It just sounded like he farted off, right?
Yeah, he farted off again.
One of those like he's trying to be sly about it. But we all heard.
Or what if it was Gohan farting?
Out of fear.
That's right, you had an FF, a fear fart.
I also realized that Gohan had been crying the entire goddamn episode. Really? That's where you're gonna keep your realism?
That's where the realism comes in, is the detailed wails of a 4.5-year-old child.
Y'all know we're genetically designed to not be able to ignore that, right? We can't help but listen to it.
But maybe Saiyans are different. Maybe they were thinking of the Saiyans, that, this is showing how bad of a dude Raditz is. He doesn't even flinch when a child cries, even next to his face.
You sit in your diaper. I'm not changing you till the morning.
Oh, he's so evil, that Raditz.
Honey, it's your turn. I'm just gonna not say anything and just knee you in the back.
Ow! Okay, jeez.
And then off the bed because Saiyan.
I know, because Saiyan. It was in your vows. Till death do you part, because Saiyan. Because child is for Saiyan, because every fight is Saiyan. I get it, hon. I get it. I'm just tired, okay?
I'm already asleep again. Saiyan.
He's so cute when he sleeps.
Murder my family.
Oh, he's having that murder his family dream again. Ooh. Oh my God, what was that? Saiyan farts.
Saiyan got him.
And seed.
That's like a Dragon Ball Z style boomer comic, right?
Yep. The only way boomers understand Dragon Ball.
Oh, he hates his wife. Yeah, I love this. Hates his kids, hates his wife. Yeah.
Oh, there are women in it. They're shrill. I love it.
Put it in page 8 of the Baltimore Herald.
Page 8. This is going to be page 1 of the New York Post. The New York Post, a bunch of cowards. You know it. I know it.
So, in this part's actually kind of heartbreaking because Goku immediately calls for Nimbus because he's going to go and try and fight Raditz, and Roshi and Krillin have to like hold him back. Like, don't do it, man. You're not strong enough. You're too weak. And then they do this close up on Goku's face where he realizes, oh no, I am. Like, I'm not strong enough to protect my child. And it's weird. It's like sympathetic. It's hard to watch.
Yeah. I think because Goku is invulnerable in so many ways, Nothing ever phases the guy, no matter how bad the circumstances are. He tends to either laugh it off or get more excited by being the underdog. And this is the first time he's been shown to like just not really know what to do. He's just like, I don't know how to do this.
If you look at King Piccolo when he almost died, he put a fight. Everyone else, he held his own somewhat before he had to go back. But this is just a swift kick to the gut, and he knows he can't do anything.
Mm-hmm.
Goku's a good dad.
He's a good dad.
More evidence
that he loves his son. This next couple of minutes is a lot of talking about what to do next. Goku reveals that, we got to grab his tail. Roshi is like, Krillin and I will help fight no matter what. And then they're like, but what if you die? And Krillin's like, Bulma, you can just wish us back to life with the Dragon Balls. And I did not know that this came up so early in the series, but they learned that you can only revive somebody once with the Dragon Balls. You can't revive them twice. Shenron will not grant the same wish twice, is what Goku said.
Yeah. So that wish, if I can they need to lawyer up with Shenlong.
Okay.
That's all I'm saying. Mm-hmm. Because if I'm not mistaken, the wish last time was please bring back everyone who was killed by King Piccolo, correct? Something along those lines. It was a big mass wish.
I'm checking the stenographer's notes. Yes.
So just like bring back everyone that was killed by Raditz. That's a different wish, baby.
It's a different wish.
Different proper nouns.
And the case is awarded to the plaintiff.
I think that's me.
That's you, yes.
Yeah. Why did I go with that mall lawyer? This is Shenlong.
Hey, it's okay, Shenlong. Look, I dropped all my files. That's why. I dropped all my files, okay?
You came into the courtroom. There was a roller skate for some reason.
Yeah. I had roller. Look, I'm a busy man, Shenlong. I have roller derby at 4. This case came up, and I dropped all my files. You saw that when I came in. I dropped all my files.
You're also bad at roller derby. You had to hold on to the rail the entire time.
Look, I'm not the one who didn't know their own claws, monkey paw style. Okay, Shenlong? Now you got to do the extra work. And you have to pay my retainer, which is $125 an hour. I'm cheap.
That's true. You are only billing me for 2 hours.
That's right.
Which makes sense.
Yeah.
Should have, again, another red flag.
It's okay, man. Look, I've gotten, this happened to a bunch of people who worked with me. All I'm going to say is, can you please tie my tie? I do not know how. I have 6 more cases that I haven't worked on, and I do not know how to tie my tie.
Your wish and invoice is granted. Goodbye.
And that lawyer was Ace Attorney at Law.
You mean Phoenix Wright?
That's what I meant. That's what I meant. You knew.
Yeah.
And C. Objection.
Overruled.
No.
But yeah, I'm just saying, different wish. It's a different wish.
It is
sure.
a different wish.
It does add to the stakes, but different wish. Even after hearing all of that, Roshi's mainly Roshi's like, nah, we'll still fight. You know, we got to do something. If we're gonna die either way, let's just go out fighting.
Yeah.
Krillin has an inner monologue as spooky death wave background pops up, including a little broken heart.
Yep.
In his brain, he says, quote, this time for sure, I'm dead. Damn. And I wanted to get married too.
Okay.
A little different?
A little
Perhaps?
different. Instead of married, he was like, there's still so much I want to do. I've never even had a girlfriend.
He doesn't move his lips in this scene because it's brain thoughts.
Right.
Why do they have to change it?
I don't know.
Krillin's too young for marriage. He's only 20. Yeah, I guess 23 at this point.
Yeah.
He can get married.
Yeah, he can get married. Goku got married. Like, Krillin could get married.
They're like, hold up, Krillin. One step at a time, but you got to get a girlfriend first.
Yeah, the Western audience is like, you can't get married until you have a girlfriend. And until you get a dog, you can't have kids. So Krillin can only be asking for a girlfriend at this point in his life. Done. Print it.
Ignore Goku's courtship. That's atypical from Stranger to wife.
From stranger to wife. Coming up next on Lifetime.
You don't think if Chi-Chi wanted to, you don't think she could have ran off with Gohan back to Ox King?
At what point?
If she was unhappy.
Oh.
Is what I'm sorry. I didn't set that up. I went right to the middle of my argument. Clearly that marriage is working out because she would have just left.
Oh, yeah. They have a happy life, it seems.
Oh, yeah.
Peaceful.
I think we've been wrong for all these decades. Goku, good dad. Goku, good husband.
Goku, good dad, good husband, good provider, right? He'd bring it home, giant fish.
Giant trees.
Costco's worth of firewood.
Without the Costco prices.
Without that executive membership, Goku is saving his family money that they can spend on books to train their son in the way of being smart. Boom.
Yeah, he's a little bummed about it, but he's not standing in the way of his son's education. Again, until like the smoking gun of bad daddery comes up.
We cannot say he is one. So memes, take a break.
Yeah. Who would have thought that the memes would lie to us? They're supposed to expound universal truths.
And now the meme of Kermit sipping the tea. So they're starting to get a little gassed up. Goku's like, okay, this is the plan. I'm going to grab his tail. That's how I defeat him. But I don't know where he went with Gohan. Of course, Bulma has Dragon Radar. Bulma also suggests that they find all the Dragon Balls and then wish for the Earth to be saved. And Roshi says that they can't do that in one day. When they open up the Dragon Radar, all of the Dragon Balls are nearby. And Goku, in the beginning of this season, in episodes past, has said he's just been collecting them for fun. He has 3.
He's got like 3, yeah.
He's got 3. They could do it in a day. That's all I'm saying. They could have done it in a day. Look at the radar. They could have done it in a day. Roshi just wanted to die.
Is this what? Okay, that's more fun. Let's explore that.
Roshi's looking for his way out.
Master Roshi, no, they're like, if I can see this radar. It's weird that Krillin's doing this, but I think anyway, look. Boop, 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 boop. This one, Goku has 2.
Right.
The other 4
are too far away.
10 miles each. I'm sorry, kilometers.
Thank you.
You're European.
I'm European.
And then if we just bring them all to Raditz, we'll just make that wish.
Krillin, are you stupid? You can't collect Dragon Balls all in one day. It takes multiple arcs to find every Dragon Ball. Plus,
no, I remember. Goku was telling me about how he did it in like a week when he was a kid.
But Krillin, wouldn't it be great to go out in a blaze of glory, fighting against evil alongside Goku, and you and Goku, my greatest pupils?
No, because I haven't really experienced life. I've just been, taking care of you and Turtle. I kind of want to live a little, kiss a girl maybe.
Oh,
instead
Krillin,
of that pillow.
Kissing is overrated. You have the Pafu mags that I'm leaving to you because Roshi is deep in debt. Roshi's deep in debt, and Roshi needs to get out of debt. Roshi's found his way out, and nobody can collect when Roshi's dead.
All right, you're handing me
I'm handing you
a slip.
Uh-huh.
Hola. Hachi machi.
Uh-huh. Oh, yeah.
That's a lot of debt. Let's see, the debt collector is Don Corleone.
That's right. I was interested in some very rare Pafu mags, and I went to the seedy part of West City, and I was like, oh, Roshi's good at a shell game. And I was like, okay, and I took this guy for all his money, right? And then all of a sudden, 6 other guys show up. They've got Tommy guns. Lots of Tommy guns. Mm-hmm. And Roshi's like, oh, no, I'm frail. I did the frail old man bit. You know you like that. Ladies like that. They didn't like that, Krillin.
Continue.
They didn't like that at all, okay? And their fighters are stronger than Roshi, and they're going to kill Roshi. They're coming for Roshi, and I'm going to head him off at the pass.
That's how you got into debt?
That's how I got into debt.
Roshi, just why don't you refinance
Refi? No way.
or move?
What? That's
Like
what
we
you.
did
That's what you
before.
millennials do. You all move and then you ruin the economy of whatever
You're
place
moving
you're.
my hands to your throat, and I don't want to be a
Just
part of this.
End me, Krillin. Before they
No,
show up.
you're liking this too much.
Ooh, ah.
Uh,
Nosebleed.
I wish someone would come and get me out of this situation.
You mean me?
Ah!
And
Let's see. That's canonically.
That's how it happened. Because Piccolo appears.
We could go and say, well, there's just a bunch of plot holes in this episode, and maybe people aren't thinking logically because they have to have a more exciting storyline. But really, it's Roshi wanna die.
Mm-hmm. Subtext.
Piccolo is here. Everyone freaks out. And Bulma drops to the ground and then crawls away behind Turtle in fear.
Yes.
And that's her reaction?
Using Turtle as a shield. Bulma's back on her bullshit.
Have you ever been so scared of something that you fell down? I guess is the question. Is that a normal human reaction?
Look, I've seen it. I've seen somebody at one of those like Halloween parks that only open on Halloween, taking over a farmer's subsidized land to put a bunch of teens who are drinking in it. I've seen people crumble in fear of some of like the walk around like scary tours where it's like a group of people and they take you to a shed. The haunts. I'm sorry.
That's the technical term. Yeah. Are you a fan of haunts?
I'm not really a fan of haunts because sometimes I feel the haunters, the people doing the haunting, are sometimes having a little too much fun, ruining somebody's experience, like picking on people. Every time I've been there, they picked on people. One time they picked on somebody in my group, and it really pissed me off because this person was like crying behind me. But this was also the same time that they scared somebody so bad that they, like, the person like fell to the ground. They're like, "Oh my god!" I fell to the ground. Not in our group, but in the same haunting sphere.
I have sympathy for your friend, but you paid money to get scared.
In their defense, in that friend's defense, it was not the thing that they wanted to do. There was a little bit of peer pressure.
Okay,
a little bit of peer pressure, like from a lot of people in this larger group, and it did not go well.
I understand.
Like I had to like ask the guy. I was like, "Can you please stop scaring her like this, please?" Like in his ear, I was like, "Please stop scaring her like that. That's not fun."
No can do. I'm Chainsaw Joe.
It was a chainsaw guy. It was one of the chainsaw guys.
Dude, I have so much fun because I laugh whenever the spooky stuff comes.
Okay,
I don't like jump because I don't buy in the whole way.
Mm-hmm.
Like, okay, I know someone. I'm looking for someone to get popped out. I'm kind of digging on like the like anxiety in my gut. It's like a fun anxiety.
Wow. Okay, I'm learning.
And then when they come out to me, when they pop out or something, that's the tension relief, and that's like exhilarating to me. In that instance, in real life, of course, no, fuck that, goodbye.
but because it's like a controlled environment, like, are you a roller coaster fan?
No, not at all. Because you
Okay.
could actually die, and I hate heights.
All right. Yeah. No, I'm with you on the roller coaster. Like some people really like that anxiety. Like you like that anxiety feeling and that release, and some people like that as like you're climbing the in the ascent of the roller coaster.
I have ridden roller coasters, so this isn't some like I've done it.
Right.
I don't like it.
Yeah.
Even afterwards, I'm like, no, I don't. I'm too shaken up. I don't like this.
Yep. That's how I feel. Went to Hershey Park when they unveiled like one of their new, like the tallest, fastest steel coaster. And it was the first thing all my friends wanted to do at the time. This is one of the summers off from college. And I was like, guys, I hate roller coasters. But because all of you want to do this, I will do this. And they laughed at me the whole time while I'm like freaking out on the ascent. Like, oh my God, get me off this fucking thing. Like just my friend John was laughing in my face. Oh, it's so bad.
I got tricked into going on a roller coaster.
Why are people so intent on getting us on roller coasters when we don't want to?
It's the same way, again, the same reason that the haunters are going after the people who are scared.
They want to see you squeal.
But Bulma, they've got freaking out to do because Piccolo's here. Basically, Piccolo's like, look, I faced Raditz. He's really strong. Old Man and Baldy aren't going to do anything. It's got to be me and you, Goku, teaming up. That's the only way we're going to do this. But I hate it so much. I don't want to do this at all. Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, it's a real Hobbs and Shaw moment.
Yeah, Goku agrees, and he's like, "Yeah, I guess there's no other way." Both of these fools are smiling ear to fucking ear.
They're so excited.
While they're like, "Ugh, this sucks. I don't want to team up at all."
It's like when you successfully trick your teacher into pairing you with your buddy in class. Like, you know, it's like partner day in biology class. So like, this is the only day you don't sit next to your best friend. So because you know it's going to be, all right, count off 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. And then you're like, moving in the back row. No,
go.
Sarah, switch with Kevin. Do it now.
That felt illegal, so I did not do it. Like, well, that'd be against the rules. I can't do that. But yeah, line from Piccolo, teaming up with you makes me want to puke.
A lot of those kind of lines.
Piccolo, you love it. You're a part of the team.
Don't think this changes anything, Goku. We're still enemies. And after this, I'm taking you down, too.
I don't know about that, Piccolo. I think now having a family and learning more about interpersonal interactions, I think you want this.
No, not
You're
possible.
Smiling.
No, I'm smiling with the idea of your blood on my hands. And don't even think I'm going after your kid either. It's not about that. I want to rule the world.
Look, thinking about doing energy blasts back to back, doesn't that get your blood, I'm assuming you have blood, doesn't it get it boiling?
Oh, yeah. Does the green man have blood? Okay, fine. I get it. You know what? You're just stoking the flames because after this, Goku, the whole Earth is mine, and you're not going to be my friend ever again. I'm deleting you.
Oh, we're friends?
No, I mean, I'm removing.
Well, I just got a request.
No, it's just so I could share
Except.
It's so I could send you the invite to the fight. That's
okay,
it.
I just got that.
Then
It says bring a side dish.
Well, we're going to be hungry, aren't we?
Oh, that's true.
And,
hey, we're not so different after all.
And I think your favorite meal is 3, 2, 1, chicken fingers.
Chicken fingers. What?
Damn it. Damn it all to hell. Fine.
Why can't you admit you want to hang out and be fight bros?
Because I still live with my father's expectations, Goku, okay? He wants you dead. And I'm going to give it to him.
I don't think I'm going to die anytime soon.
Well, since we're a team, let's just hug. Just to see how it feels.
No, you're right. Pre-fight hug. Mm-hmm.
Sinking our ki. Oh, I hate it. Ew.
Yeah,
your skin is so soft and your hair smells like lilacs. Ew.
You have a firm, gentle way about you. And that's fine. I can admit I like this.
Ah, ew. All right, get off. Huh.
All right, let's go, Nimbus. Ooh, sorry.
Oh.
Saying fart.
Oh, sand gas. Ugh. And scene.
When I think when we both first watched this many, many years ago in our teens and both pre and present pubescent.
I think you were looking for pubescent.
Ooh.
Pubescent?
Give me 10 episodes of that on Hulu. Watching this, you're like, we didn't know nothing about Dragon Ball, so this wasn't a big deal. You know, it's like, oh, they're teaming up. Okay, I guess that's happening. They were enemies. All right.
Yeah.
But having watched all of the OG Dragon Ball, this is
huge.
Yeah, it's a giant, like, holy cow. Here is someone who is still just wants to murder Goku.
Yep.
And they have to be friends now. It's big.
It's huge. Big enough that we need to cut to commercial.
New on HGTV, another fucking real show about flipping houses. But this time, it's out of this world.
Hurry, come on. We've only got 3 days to close this deal, and there's still 0.15 billion living creatures on this planet.
I'm sorry, I'm dealing with the Homeowners Association. They're saying we can't destroy people in this neighborhood.
Can't destroy.
So I have to destroy them. First, I have to present my case.
Of course.
But after that, I need to destroy them. That's like 2 hours. I'm sorry.
This is a multi-trillion-dollar deal that we're trying to close here, and I don't... Look, we've been partners for years, and I don't want this to break us up anymore.
No, we're also brothers.
And we're also brothers.
And best friends.
Because we are the
Saiyan Property Brothers. Oh, no. You know that giant energy blast that took out Philadelphia?
Oh, do I?
All right, well, after some excavating, we realized that the planet's mantle, there are termites.
Oh, no. Don't worry. I've got a guy for this.
Yes.
His name is Cyberman.
Termites are good. They're eating them right up, but at what cost? To our budget, to our bottom line.
If we don't make bank on this deal, I don't know if we'll be able to take that trip to Cabo next year.
I know, we might have to split up and then have our own separate TV shows. And Us Weekly will have a field day with it.
Find out what happens next time on Saiyan Property Brothers. Thursdays at 8 p.m. on HGTV.
Property, rock the property. Saiyan Property Brothers.
Wow, Aaron, I don't know about you, but HGTV programming seems targeted to us specifically.
Yeah, we're males 18 to 49.
That's it. That's all they need.
And that's their demo.
That's their demo now.
Wink.
Oh, yeah. Nope. There we go. We did the thing, and now we got to do the other thing because we're excited about, that new HGTV show. But Roshi's all gassed up coming out of this break after watching Goku and Piccolo fly off. Roshi's like, Bulma, what are we doing? Fire up the jets. We got to go after them. And Krillin's like, but Master, why? And he goes, Roshi's like, can you believe the two strongest fighters the world has ever known are teaming up together right now? We got to go watch that fight.
We gotta watch Hobbs and Shaw.
we gotta see it on IMAX.
Yeah, 4D, baby. 40X.
Oh, Master, you know the 40X theaters always make my tummy hurt.
Quit being a baby, I guess.
Well, it's a lasting effect of Chaozu's mental energy in my stomach from that one tournament when I was younger.
Look, you can tell the government that.
The government?
Yeah.
Master.
Is that bad? Oh, was that bad?
No. I didn't know. I didn't know you were down like that.
Oh, yeah. Libertarian all the way, baby.
Oh, you say baby too, huh? Nice.
Yeah, I say baby. Yeah, I know. Look, I know that scam you're trying to pull on the government to get your checks.
Oh,
you can't fool me.
I've been going by shillin'.
Look, normally my hatred for the government is stronger than the idea that maybe you're taking money from other people who need it. It's a real balancing act. And now we're getting to like this moral area that I don't know if I'm comfortable talking about because Hobbs and Shaw.
Wait, Master, where did you get the ultimate team up shirt and foam finger?
I've been you didn't think this was coming? Who's Goku gonna team up with? You?
Well, yeah, I'm his best friend. Come on, Master.
No. Someone made those shirts, but we sent them to Africa.
Oh, wait, really? I thought they got lost in the mail.
Super Bowl style. Losing team shipped away.
Ah, that's where those mock-ups went. No.
Here's a giant cowboy hat.
It says Piccolo Stan on it. Mm-hmm. He killed me, Master. This is dark.
A little bit. Again, some Moro area. I'm not really want to explore.
Oh, wait. Am I being a Piccolo Stan actually the perfect... I'm the ultimate Stan since he's already killed me once.
His dad killed you, to be fair.
Oh, okay. Well, I was
not
going to...
put the sins of the father on the child.
That's true. Sorry, Master.
2 Corinthians 2:13.
Verse 13.
Yeah, I gotta go and look. Also, hopefully, maybe a stray key blast hits me and destroys me. Yeah, whatever.
Master, you're not going to die.
Please, baby, let me die.
My feet go cold, I'm wondering why. Da 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 da. The raindrops on my window, and I can't shell it all. Even if I get it all, and the picture on my wall, it reminds me that it's not so bad. It's not so bad.
Dear Piccolo, hey, did you get my letter where I asked you to kill me? No? Why not? You're not being very cool.
Want to thank you for giving me the best day of my life.
Well, gunshot sound effect in the background.
Oh no! He finally.
That's how that song ends, right?
and seed. Yep.
Right? Yeah. That's what that song's about. And now it's a term for fans.
Now it's a term for fans, and I was just talking to somebody about that like it's used so casually.
First of all, very surprised I know about it.
This is very far out of your lane.
Yeah, I had to look up MFH or MFW.
What is MFW?
So I thought it meant motherfucking win. As an MFW, chicky nuggies aren't done on time. But I learned that it meant my face win.
Oh,
and then you say something that's like annoying you, and then you show a GIF.
Mm-hmm.
Type of style. What I'm saying is that I'm older than the majority of the internet.
No,
and their dang slang.
Again, somebody was showing me like trying to do a TikTok dance because they're a teacher, and I was like, "Wait a minute, that dance? You mean footwork? We've been doing footwork since I was 12." I was like, "That's not a TikTok dance; it's an actual dance."
I think there might have been an article.
Oh, no.
About TikTok appropriating certain things.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Look, everybody, I'm going to say it now. I'm going to get in early on this. Get off of TikTok if you're not 12. Get off of TikTok if you're not 12.
If I was a teacher and they're like, do a TikTok, I'm like, fuck you, no, sit down. I'm in goddamn class. We're learning about the periodic table. Not periodically posting some video platform.
Damn, you make a great teacher.
Yeah.
With slams like that, you gotta have tenure.
With those, it is in my blood. Half my family are teachers. But like, no, I'm not gonna have fun with you. Mm-mm. Study. Fuck off.
Speaking of studying, we get a cut.
Oh!
Yep. We get a cut back to Goku and Chi-Chi's humble abode. I don't know what the dialogue was for yours, but it was strange for mine because she's cleaning up and she's like, I think I'm becoming a neat freak. I was like, no, you're cleaning up. I was like, you're not a neat freak. You're tidying up. Yeah. That was like the line that stuck out at me. She's like, oh my God, am I becoming a neat freak? You should be. Everyone should be a neat freak.
What? Her family leaves and she loses all sense of self. What am I? Do I have a life outside of my husband and child? Which is, that's a relevant question.
Look, boomers.
During that time.
We're triggering boomers left and right.
What do you mean, inner life? You know the saying, she a wife, no inner life.
Oh, damn.
That's a boot, not me. Not Aaron the person. Don't isolate that.
Don't isolate that.
I'd figure they'd make her more shrill, in yours again, but in mine, she's just like, oh, I hope Gohan's having a good time.
Mm-hmm.
Which is a fun, we'll get to the cut, what happens, but I gotta ask, why is Gohan studying a book on atomic energy?
Wait a minute. What?
The title of one of the books is Atomic Energy.
I did not notice the title.
Are there nukes in Dragon Ball World?
You assume if they've studied the atom, there are nuclear weapons. That's how society progresses.
Yeah, that's the only logical path for humanity and also animal personality is their own destruction, is violence.
It is violence. Straight violence. Dog President is sitting on nukes. He's got his paw over the button.
Mm-hmm.
Dog President, I thought better of you.
Scenario.
Yes.
After King Piccolo came back and took over the world for a day, Dog President's like, we can't rely on children to save us. We have to develop these defenses. Hence the man woof hatton prod woof.
Yeah,
I was trying. I'm sorry. Nope, they're all bad. Don't praise me.
No. Let's work it out.
You got one.
Doctor Man-Wolf Project.
The Dog Hatton Project.
Yeah.
Instead of man, right?
Yes, the Dog Hatton Project.
The Paw Hatton.
It's there.
Good.
We did enough work.
You know.
You get it.
I gave you all the clues, Mr. Policeman.
Oh, no. A snowman reference?
Yeah, in 2020?
In 2020? Ah, damn. Somebody's going to make a meme about that. Is that not a meme? I gave you all the clues?
Oh, yeah. The internet ate that up with a fork and knife.
I remember looking at those ads in print on the subway platform being like, what the fuck?
I gave you all the clues.
I gave you all the clues. You got
coal eyes, carrot nose, silken, possibly magical hats. What do you get when you put them on together? Murder. Most foul.
Oh, God. All right, we have to move away from the snowman and talk about the hairman.
Damn.
My transitions are on fleek. Oh,
so the hairman. That's his name. That's
the hairman.
I mean, we've talked about those luscious locks in the past. And the upcape. Yeah, he'd appreciate it.
I think so. The hairman. He's finally getting annoyed by the crying. And also, I did not really understand why he felt the need to do what he does in this scene, because we see little boy Gohan hiding behind the truck of the fallen soldier that was the farmer, R.I.P. Raditz, a.k.a. the hairman, punches the engine, lifts the truck in the air. I like this because Gohan, in a moment of not being a crying, whining baby, goes, my dad can lift a truck like that too.
I did not get that. Very fun.
But in response, Raditz evaporates the truck.
I see why they did that, because there's no reason for him to do that. He's just doing it to do it. So I think that line they gave you was just a reasoning.
A well-placed context from the Western translation team. Mm-hmm. Localization team got one. You're like 1 for 29 at this point in Dragon Ball Z.
See, I just interpreted it as maybe Gohan wiggled loose. He's like, where could he be hiding? I'm gonna, like, you're playing hide and seek with a kid.
Yeah.
You know where they are, but you're gonna act like you're not, so they feel good.
Yeah, I mean, that's what a good uncle would do. Yeah. Look, Goku, good father. Raditz, good uncle.
I don't think so, because this made me laugh so hard. He just tosses them like a backpack into the sand pod.
So after making Gohan the original Bubble Boy, right?
Mm-hmm.
Raditz is thinking about his next move. He's like, okay, I got to get something to eat. His scouter starts going crazy, indicating a power level of 710. He's like, it's 50 meters away. What could it be? Oh, no. It's Kakarot's kid? That must be a joke, right? And then
A malfunction, yes.
a malfunction
is what he explains it.
It's a feature. What do you guys
send a
not?
bug report?
Do you guys not have phones? Take that, Bethesda.
No, that was Blizzard.
Oh, take that,
Bad boy Blizzard.
Bad boy Blizzard. Take that, bad boy Blizzard. Try and get me to get whatever it was on the phone. What was that game? What was that stupid game?
It was the
Oh yeah, Diablo Immortal.
Phone, which is no touch controls suck.
They do suck. Nintendo, we're talking to you too. Get that Mario Kart off my phone. I hate it. I hate it so much. Again, Raditz finds some food, gets another glitch, he assumes.
You're mentioning food. What did he eat? Like a whole bear, right? Because it's random parts.
Yeah, it's a bunch of random parts, but I'm assuming it's all bear. Because we only see
ribs were picked clean.
Dripping. Came through dripping, drip, drip. But yeah, and then he at least remarked after, he goes, next time I should cook the food.
I forgot in my hurry. I didn't know if that was a faux pas on this planet.
That's the one thing he's worried about is whether or not he can cook on a new planet.
I don't want to I don't want to assume any planet has the same advances as I do. I want to be very respectful of their culture before I destroy it.
I need to check out all of their major cultural sites.
Scanning the space Wikipedia.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, seems like they have some monuments that might look like fun.
I'll be sure to get lots of pictures before I blow them up. Did you forget, bud?
I think he was just so hungry.
Eat a couple pieces of fruit while you're cooking. That's what I do. You don't eat while you're cooking?
It's true.
I do that all the time because I'm a regrettable person.
Raditz he's got his tie-dye pair, as I like to call it. Just kind of hanging out. Another malfunction of Gohan showing up as a power level of 710. He goes, this thing is definitely broken, until on the horizon he sees a power level of 6 something. Then he realizes, oh wait, one of those it's actually 2 power levels. One is Goku's because it's 330, and the other is Piccolo at 320 something, which then prompts Raditz to, again, he then realizes that his scouter's not broken, and we get the weird wavy lines of around the pod, and that made me question, what is Raditz's current power level? If 710 is something that he does not think possible for a child, and like Goku and Piccolo's power levels are insignificant to him, is he like 1200, 900, 750? I'm just asking you to take a wild stab at it. Somebody who actually knows can tell us, because we don't do research.
I think he's definitely 4 digits. He's in the 4 digits, but I believe he's in the low 4 digits. I might have, while perusing the Kakarot subreddit, I think something might have popped up on like, there's a list of official power levels for sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
And I don't, we can't get into this rabbit hole of power levels, right?
No, we probably shouldn't. But just because it's a point of topic in the episode, I wanted to address it now.
He's got to be 3 to 4 times more than those boys, at least.
Right. That's kind of what he says when they do arrive. I think. I didn't quite write that line down in my notes.
Like, we know it's lower than 9,000.
Of course.
Of course.
Of course.
So there's our base, higher than 7 something. So I don't know. Throw the dart.
I'm gonna say like 1,100.
I think it's in that area. Mm-hmm. I don't think it's more than 2,000. Because we get some information at the end of this episode that, I don't know, is weird. I think there was too big of a reaction on that. But
we'll save it for the very end.
Because the powerful combo, they get there. They're like, hey, we're going to fight you. It's like, you can't fight me. Piccolo takes off his heavy, heavy clothes. That's right. He's been doing heavy clothes training.
Heavy clothes training.
he copied it from Goku even's like, I see he copied me. He's like, shut up.
Shut up, nerd.
It's just a good idea, okay? It's not because you did it.
I would have gotten there eventually.
Yeah. Goku's also been heavy clothes. If he can't really train, he'll at least wear heavy clothes. Their power levels do go up once they remove their clothes.
Yeah.
Which is makes sense.
Kind of. Right? Because then it poses the question, like, are the clothes how are the clothes hiding their power level?
You would think they'd have to use more
energy expenditure to. Yeah, because Goku's wearing 120 pounds of weighted clothes. His shirt was 30 pounds. Both shoes were 50 pounds. And then he's got the 2 wristbands, which are 5 pounds each.
So the scouter has to read more than ki. There have to be other factors that it's assessing.
Right.
Like probably a quick genetic test while we're at it.
Yeah.
On base species, depending on what planet you're from. And then, I don't know, maybe heart rate. I'm assuming everything the Apple Watch can do.
Yeah. It does everything your Apple Watch can do and more.
Yeah. And tells you if you can take this guy in a fight.
Yeah.
That, I don't know anything about technology, but I do know Elon Musk's Twitter handle. You sell it to bros at college.
Yeah.
Hey man, here's an app. You can see if you can take this guy or not.
Oh my God.
A rating system. So you're starting an underground.
You're starting a fight club around an app.
Yeah,
but you have plausible deniability because nowhere on the app does it encourage you to fight someone. It just tells you what their projected power level is.
You can see their stats and their ratings.
You know what's going to happen now, Aaron, that we spoke this out into the world? 23andMe is going to roll this into their service. You can pay an extra $50 to get your power level.
I am so against 23andMe.
We all should be.
Because what if I want to, I'm not going to, but what if I want to commit a murder?
It's too bad, Aaron, because they're already selling your information to insurance companies. So if you go on 23andMe and they find that you have a pre-existing condition, they can sell that information to an insurance company and they can raise your premiums. Folks, stop using 23andMe.
My brother did it, so I'm already kind of boned.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just going to use that info.
They already have it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's done. Yeah, they have Shelton DNA.
they've got the Shelton DNA.
But if they could tell me my power level, like, yeah, okay.
Yeah, I'd pay.
All right,
I'd pay for premium.
If you send me a scouter, that's the only way.
Yep. Elon Musk, get on functional scouters, please. Stop making flamethrowers or doing the stupid boring machine. You're having a kid, Elon. You want to see what that kid's power level is going to be.
Yeah. Is he a Broly or a Vegeta?
Uh-huh. Does he have latent power?
So, power level goes up. Hairman Raditz, he's like, not too big a deal. Proceeds to say, you're a disgrace to our family, then rushes up, double elbow drop on both of them at the same time. Piccolo and Goku barely dodge out of the way. Everyone just kind of stands still, freaks out, and Raditz is like, oh, not bad, but you know what? I'm feeling a little generous. Look, let's say 1 out of 1,000. No, 1 out of 1,000,000. You defeat me, Hairman Raditz. Guess what, bud? Those other 2 Saiyans I mentioned that are definitely coming here, their battle power is even higher than mine. Ha 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 ha.
And then it's a lot of even higher.
I don't think. Maybe because duh.
Yeah.
Maybe because duh that I was like, why are you having this reaction? Well, like, yeah, of course. He told you there were 2 other ones. You got to prepare for those guys.
Yep. In the context of the show, like the stakes are like they're adding a newer it's not a newer element, but they're emphasizing time in these early episodes in a way that like the other ones didn't. Like time was always like, oh, it's 3 years from now or 4 years from now, the next tournament's going to happen. So there's like a lot of, we build in time in our heads for training, right? Mm-hmm. Now they're like, Raditz is like, in a year from today, other Saiyans are going to show up and fuck your shit up regardless of what happens here today. And that's kind of cool in my mind, even though I agree. They should not be surprised. They should be totally focused on trying to beat this one guy and getting Goku's son back. I like the stakes that they're setting here.
I don't know. It was a very big reaction, and it threw me off for sure.
Like are you saying that could have been like middle of the next episode reveal, like before commercial? Yeah, I get that.
I think you're right. This is not a good end of episode cliffhanger.
Mm-hmm.
If they got like knocked down, I don't know. I ain't write this show.
But we will, Akira Toriyama, we will write the show if you let us.
Oh yeah, we'll do episodes of Super.
Mm-hmm.
It's just gonna be Saiyaman.
Yeah, we're going to just do a very long Saiyaman arc, and it's going to be amazing.
Saiyaman gets trapped by terrorists in a cave. That'll be the first episode. It'll be a 10-year arc.
Did Saiyaman's kind of build an outfit to get out?
I forget what Vidal's say. Was it just Say a Woman?
No, Vidal would have never let such a lame name be hers.
Well, we'll find out here in like 4 years.
Yeah, and check in with us on the Saiyaman stuff in 4 years, folks.
We have some email. This is from Jeff, creator of the Kame House Party bingo card that you can get on our website, kamehouseparty.com. So you can play along. Tell us if you get a bingo during the show.
Yeah.
He writes, concerning some of the dubbing, and a few other listeners through various platforms talked about how, do we mention this last episode? How like we're remembering a very edited version of Dragon Ball that wasn't necessarily done by Funimation.
Mm-hmm.
So he writes, my childhood was fairly void of Funimation. It did include companies such as Blue Water and Ocean. This was the Ocean opening that Goosebumps are made of. And he sends a link to opening for Dragon Ball. We'll post these links here on our socials if you don't want to type it into a search bar, come find it. But Vince and I will enjoy these here. It's oof. Jeff continues to write, I think someone told me that the dubbing switched to Funimation sometime around Frieza, but this opening never changed. I never heard Rock the Dragon until New Year's Eve when I was gifted a copy of Dragon Ball Z Budokai, and it was in the background of their Polygon-tastic game opening. Needless to say, I was disappointed, but I get how people might like Rock the Dragon, especially if they grew up with it. Jeff. It's the word rock is in it.
Yeah.
You can't not. It's telling you what to do.
You gotta rock the dragon. Oh man, that Budokai game was great.
On top of that, Jeff sent the Blue Water opening for OG Dragon Ball, and I'm going to send that to you.
All right, Blue Water, show me what you got.
So Vince and I, we both listen. We listened to the links he sent. The Blue Water dubs. Dragon Ball Z, bad.
Yeah, Dragon Ball Z, opening, not fun.
Nope. But their OG Dragon Ball, that slaps. It's fire.
It's a bop.
It is fun on a bun, baby.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll post those links to social here this week.
I'm going to be humming the Dragon Ball one a lot.
I'm probably just going to listen to it again. That's just fun. And that's what we need in these trying times. Before we close out, I want to give like the biggest, most powerful shout out to listener Jared. He gifted me with Dragon Ball Z Kakarot.
Oh my
I was
God.
gonna wait, because January's a tough month.
January's a tough month. Period.
I was gonna wait to buy it, but he was kind enough to send me those PS4 bucks, and I'm having a blast with it. Thank you. Thank you so much, Jared.
Snaps for Jared.
Unsolicited, out of the blue. I feel bad, but also very grateful that he did that. Thank you so much. I'm having a blast with Kakarot.
We both are.
Yeah.
And not as a monumental shout out, but like Jared, wow. Thank you so much for what a lovely gift that is. But also, I'll say be on the lookout for us to stream more Dragon Ball Kakarot. Aaron and I are having a lot of fun with it. He wasn't on the last stream, but he'll probably be on the next one. I wanted to give a shout out to our YouTube fan, Honeybee, out there in the comments. I mentioned that when I was doing the recording, it was a long weekend, and of course, Honeybee was right there in the comments for a double Sunday reference, and and it was great. So shout out to Honeybee and Jared for being great fans. And of course, if you want to be great fans, like either of those two, or anybody who sent us an email, feel free to hit us up at kamehousepartypod@gmail.com. Look us up on social media. And look, January is a hard month. So no matter what you got going on in this new year of 2020, if you're, trying to give gifts of Dragon Ball Kakarot, or you're out there hustling, if you're Hobbs and Shaw out there teaming up with somebody you don't like, you gotta keep
Fighting.